Olá, estamos aqui com o Mike Scott do Waterboys. Vamos conversar um bocadinho sobre o último álbum, um bocadinho da carreira e do concerto hoje à noite no JN North Music Festival. Hi Mike, thanks for this interview. You have a new album, All Souls Hill. What hill is this one that have all the souls?
What hill is it? It's a hill of the imagination. It's a fictional place in a story and a song. And it's like a place where you view the whole history of humanity and consider, what is it all about? Why are we here? What are we doing here?
And here we go again. You said about that music that it's a beautiful being, just being a man walking under the sky, isn't it?
Being a human being. Well,
yes.
Being a human being, being an incarnate human being is an incredible experience, an incredible privilege. Even though the world seems crazy, and so many terrible things happening, still, at least for me, living in a peaceful part of the world, it's still good fun being a human.
This is a more rock and less folk album, or not?
I was thinking about this. I was thinking if someone asks what kind of music do you play, the Waterboys just play music. There is a folk element in the Waterboys, but it's very deep under the surface these days. We play really all kinds of music, and if I was to say it's this or that, I would be giving people a limited impression. I'd rather just say we play many different kinds of music, and it's all Waterboys music, really.
And is this a post-pandemic album or a pandemic album?
It was recorded last year, so I suppose that makes it a pandemic album. And most of it was recorded by correspondence. All my band members have their own studios, so we can record separately and then send emails with the sound files, and that's how I've worked for the last couple of records. It's good fun.
The online, it's a good thing for instance for record the album.
Yes, the technology is fantastic these days. I've a recording studio in my computer. If you told me that 20 years ago, I would have said no, maybe in 100 years, but here it is.
15 albums after 39 years after, what's the feeling?
I probably enjoy it more than I did back then. Back when I started out, I wasn't so confident. I hadn't worked out really who I was. Now I enjoy myself, and I notice that when I find myself on tour again, I'm really happy, and I'm joking with my band members all the time, and very thrilled to be out on the road and playing concerts.
These 2 years were difficult without concerts.
Yes, the silver lining to the cloud, because we have this phrase in English, inside every cloud there is a silver lining. The silver lining was that I got lots of time to work on music at home and to write, and I've written 2 books about old Waterboys records and made several albums and worked on 2 box sets, so it'd been great for that, but very difficult. Of course, no concerts, or hardly any concerts, and very difficult family-wise. Separation from some of my family members, very difficult.
You are preparing a book, and the booklet, Behold the Sea, This is the Sea, isn't it? Can you tell me something about that?
Yes, well, when we recorded This Is the Sea back in the 80s, we recorded a lot of music, and recently I've been going through that music over the last 6 months and editing and finding all the good songs that weren't used and strange rehearsals and jam sessions, and I've been putting them together and mixing them, and it's 5 CDs of music and a book, a 50,000 word book about how we made the record, and also the book is about the times, because it's so long ago now, it seems like a strange time, and it's very interesting to tell about it. So it's going to be a great release. It'll probably come out next year or maybe 2024. We haven't decided yet.
And to finish, tonight concert, what will be?
It's a rock and roll concert, mostly electric rock and roll, songs from the new album, the last several albums, and from some of the old records too. It'll be great fun.
Not December.
December is really hard to play, man.
It's my favorite music of Waterboys.
Thank you. I love that one too. The problem is that when I recorded it, I played both the lead guitars, and nobody else plays lead guitar quite like me. And also, if I was to play it live, I'm busy singing. I can't play the lead guitar as well. So I have to have two lead guitarists who play it like I did on the record, and that's very difficult. One day, I hope you will hear it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the interview and have a nice concert tonight. Thank you. Foi a conversa possível com o Mike Scott. Os que puderem vir, tiverem bilhete, venham ver o concerto logo à noite, que será bem bom.